MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the American League's Houston Astros and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Digging in, George Springer. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Houston, center fielder, George Springer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a called strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now 51 degrees at first pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number one. Popped him up. Santana in foul ground, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Just getting started here in Philly. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up, ball 1. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Springer is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So now Carlos Santana looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he gets ahead 0-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Ball even at 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Bregman in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
3-0 to him now. Popped him up. Santana over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. Next up for the Stros, Josh Reddick.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
A big swing from Reddick as this ball is launched out to deep right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Striding in for Houston, Marwin Gonzalez.
Number 9. Marwin.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. Grounded to the right. And that's through for a hit. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So coming to the plate, Brian McCann trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Toby Milner is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Hard hit ball to second. The throw to the plate, and the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And there's out number 2. Derek Fisher the next to bat. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0. And the runner's coming home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. And that's the third out. Leading off the inning, Michael Franco. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Third baseman, Michael Franco.
First pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So striding in, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lifted the other way to left center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. Now batting, Nick Williams.
Batting fifth.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. 1-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hit in the air to left. Fisher's under it. 1 away. Digging in now for Philadelphia. Number 4. He stands in for the first time in this one. First offering on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. A ball and a strike. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Kobe Milner. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Pedro Florimon will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pedro Florimon.
Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Florimon is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Altuve is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tighten. Hector Neris is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated. So here now's the pitcher, Lance McCullers. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is high and outside for a ball.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Digging in to try it again, George Springer. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. McCullers gets his lead at first, nobody out. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 hit high and deep to right center. Herrera on the run. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. There he goes. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Riding in once again, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact, The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs. Attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in, Odubel Herrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Ready for another chance? Rhys Hoskins. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Now the 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Popped him up. Gonzalez is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Bullet back up the middle. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Franco. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Strike one to start the at-bat. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there and expect more of the same.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Reddick. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Adam Morgan answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Morgan has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. First pitch on its way. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a little tapper. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Correa fields it cleanly. And a good throw gets him one gone. Settling in now, Nick Williams. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now at the plate, number 4 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Popped him up. Gonzalez has room in foul territory, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
But the catcher will simply apply the tag as the batter hadn't gotten far and the inning is over. Derek Fisher the next to bat. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. Williams on the move, and foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Williams is under it. And that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Adam Morgan. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. J.P. Crawford will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. A ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Altuve at second. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. He's running in there. Now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Look into McCann for 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Crawford rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score and the Phillies tie it. We're all square at 1 apiece. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. No hits to this point. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Alfaro at third with nobody out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Rhys Hoskins will be next. He'll try it again, 3-2. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. A play at the plate. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Here's Carlos Santana.
Number 41, Carlos.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
That's 21.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
In the dirt and block behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. And he can't field it cleanly. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Ready for another shot. Now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 1-1 the count. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Up next will be Nick Williams. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-2. High pop-up. Gonzalez over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Edobre Ramos takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 61.
Riding in once again, Alex Bregman. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Ramos, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a second-year big leaguer. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Pitch outside. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runners breaking from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as they cut the lead in half. 4-2 now. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He got under one and popped out his last time up. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in to try it again. Number 4. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Hit in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 away. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Edelbray Ramos. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. First offering on its way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Altuve onto the grass, and that retires. Ready for another shot now. Marwin Gonzalez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Number 9, Marwin Gonzalez. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 57, Luis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Digging in once again, Brian McCann. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. Here it comes. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2. And that misses, so they fall behind McCann here, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Williams is under it. 2 down. Ready once again, Derek Fisher. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken. That's ball 1. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Now to the plate is the Astros pitcher. Hector run, Kevin Gaddis will come. On to pinch hit.
Number 11, Kevin Gaddis.
A high fastball is in there. Set to deliver the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's outside for a ball. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Here's a look over to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake. Will Harris gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Santana. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed worthy.
The 1-2 is fastball taken high for a ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Springer is there. Let's see if they try it. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it. And that will be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Mike Delfranco. And their runners at the corners now. No balls and 1 strike.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Michael Franco is retired on strikes for the third time tonight. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-1 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Correa into shallow left. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Next up for the Stros. Will Harris. Jake Marisnick is going to be. He has to get things.
Even though we're moving.
In there, strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's George Springer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Fouled off. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Now the 0-1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The next 0-2 is in there, a called strike 3. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. From the stretch, taking off is Springer. Pitch inside, the throw. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Joe Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Williams. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 1 down. Ready for another chance. Number 4. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Hit in the air out to right. Gonzalez has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luis Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
Aaron Altair
will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bregman waits on it, and that ends the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Leading off for Houston.
First offering on its way.
Altuve.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-1 home. There's an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Popped him up. Hernandez calls for it. 1 out. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1. Pitch on the way. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Houston. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over. And the Phillies offensively here tonight were led by the exploits of this man, Carlos Santana. Can't ask for much more. He's our tops player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors.
Baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Yankees. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He will lead this one off today.
For Philadelphia, center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. The 1-0 delivery. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The temperature here at game time still definitely on the cool side. 51 degrees at first pitch. Ball taken there. 2-1 now. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. Rhys Hoskins is on deck. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Walker moving to his left. One away. So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Oh, that's it.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Sent out to straightaway center field. Gardner is there. Two gone. So now Carlos Santana. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's only 2 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Gregorius takes it in. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Franco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Just got a piece up the line. Barehanded at his knees. It's in time. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Arrieta, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Up with it, Alfaro. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Giancarlo Stanton now will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
And this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
1-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
Nope.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Judge on the move. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in, Nick Williams. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Wade is calling for it. 2 down. Digging in, number 4, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one just missed outside. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming.
And we'll have to leave it there. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Didi Gregorius.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. The 1-2. Soft liner toward short. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. 0-1 the count. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Bronco fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Here's Neil Walker trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Walker.
Now he'll step off. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. From the stretch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So striding in, Aaron Altair, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. The 1-1. It's in there for strike number 2. Altair aboard here at first with nobody out. Here now the 2-2. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Stanton arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Riding in once again, Rhys Hoskins. He flew out in his last at-bat, hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. 0-2, here it comes. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The 2-2 locks him up for strike 3. So now Carlos Santana. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Lifted the other way to left center. Stanton is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working. Digging in now for the Yankees, Brandon Drury, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Brandon Drury.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Tyler Wade. First offering on its way. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Rex Gardner.
Big curveball swung on and missed, 0-1. The 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Lifted in the air to center. Gardner is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Franco, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Look out, 2-0 now.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 4 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Short, hit hard. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. First delivery to him on the way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
2 strike pitches, chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 2-2. Fouled off.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. You're going to get a swing outside the zone, 1-1. Might as well fish a little bit further.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3. Digging in now for Philadelphia. Number 4. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 4.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
The 2-2 one more time. His Swung on and missed, strike 3. Into the box now, Aaron Altair. He drew a walk his first time up.
Aaron Altair.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. 1-1 to Aaron Altair. The 1-1 home. Popped high in the air. Drury is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Jorge Alfaro. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Drury stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Rounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Brendan Drury becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Tyler Wade is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 3-0 now. Brett Gardner would be next if they can keep this inning alive. A high fastball is in there. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. Another payoff pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Brett Gardner. And that one got a piece of him. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
3-1 to him now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton now. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Fastball that just misses inside.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-1 to him now. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pulled toward right center field. Wade over to his right. 1 away. Ready once again, Rhys Hoskins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. Here's Carlos Santana now. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to play. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And now pitch on the way. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Herrera is right there, 1 down. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The 1-2. High pop-up. Franco over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now, Neil Walker. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Walker.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swinging and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Altair is after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Way in front of a great slider that time. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Up next will be Nick Williams.
Now batting, right fielder.
This is on the ground over to first. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Brandon Drury will bat next. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Digging in now for the Yankees, Tyler Wade.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 44.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is off the plate, up and away.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
3-0 pitch. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Here's Brett Gardner now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And now the runner breaks for the plate. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. But he'll just play a little cat and mouse as he looks him back. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Where with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the... Ready once again, number 4. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Number 4.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. On its way is pitch number 75. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards catch.
Left fielder, Aaron O'Hare. Your attention, please.
The pitch.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Tommy
A
Hayward.
1 pitch on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Gardner is there. 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Jorge Alfaro. First pitch of the at-bat. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Swinging a ground ball to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out. Riding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Giancarlo Stanton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 home. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Didi Gregorius is on deck. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
A little bouncer, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The bouncer to the left side. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chopper to short. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rhys Hoskins. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Hoskins behind the count 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 count. Here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. After it is Gardner. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Digging in the switch
Leading
hitter.
off the bottom of the 9th inning for the Yankees. Third baseman, Neil Walker.
First offering on its way. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's Miguel Andujar now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Popped him up. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. And he misses 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Pitch inside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Tyler Wade would be next. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Digging in to try it again, Tyler Wade. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 0-1 the count. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Adam Morgan takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield. Settling in now, Aaron Judge. A 2-out hit would win it. Fastball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Here's the first pitch. Called strike over the outside corner. Morgan typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the causes of that, Matty B, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to hit. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. In there, a base hit.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run. So digging in now.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch.
Now pitching.
No balls and 1 strike.
Number 50.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Up next will be Nick Williams. From the belt, the pitch. Tapped out in front of home. Oh, and no time to get him at first. Not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Number 4.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So next to the plate for the Bills, Aaron Altair. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down the way.
And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Working to keep them in the game here. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Walker in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. High pop up. Sanchez has a play, and that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And he'll step off and try and reset. The pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Now the payoff pitch home. And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Altair. He's got it 1 away. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Gary Sanchez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Hector Neris enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Quick check on that tying run at first. And they got him. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that. Last
chance for the Yankees. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really put together a commanding pitching performance out there. Ended up tallying 12 strikeouts, and more importantly, he gave his team a great chance.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Boston. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera will get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball that just misses inside.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Popped him up. Devers shading to his right, one away. So here's the Phillies DH, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he's going to get there with a one-out triple. Here's Carlos Santana now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He carries a .308 batting average. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Up around the face.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Maikel Franco. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Santana, a runner at second with one away. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. Sale sets. Coming at him with the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 1 for 3. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mookie Betts is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. No balls and a strike to count. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball one. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And that's the second out. Striding in for Boston, Hanley Ramirez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Altair moving in. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Into the box, Nick Williams. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, number 5.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Williams is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first down. Digging in now for Philadelphia, number 4. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Ramirez ranging into the outfield, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Right fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Altair. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. 1-1 to Aaron Altair.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate. And then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Odubel Herrera. And their runners at the corners now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Bradley is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez, will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next. They'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Here it comes on 1-1. And that one just missed outside.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hernandez trying to get there. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 2 for 3. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The windup and the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Rhys Hoskins. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Still 1 and 2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Popped him up. Ramirez is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. So now Carlos Santana looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Betts is there, 2 down. Digging in for his second at bat, Michael Franco. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Hit down the third base line. This is foul for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Here now the 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. So this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance. Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
Second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Here's the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Full count now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Alfaro finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Vasquez is retired. 2 down now. Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set and the pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. There goes the runner. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Riding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit in the air out to left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
Makes the play, 1 away. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Vasquez is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. So next to the plate for the Phils, number 4. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that finds its way through. A leadoff single for Ramirez. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch. Here's a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Behind 0-2 now. Ramirez on at first, nobody out. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So striding in, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1. Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Kobe Milner answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. A bare hand for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs. So striding forward now, Aaron Altair. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jorge Alfaro. He reached on a single in his first try. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Full count now, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Devers is over near the railing as so coming to the plate, Eduardo Nunez.
Leading off for the Red Sox, second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Hector Neris is on his way to the mound, and this is a rather curious move to bring on the closer in just the 5th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Ready on 0-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Christian Vasquez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. In tight, awfully tight, 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-2. And another foul ball.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
Misses, ball 2. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Rhys Hoskins. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1. So now Carlos Santana. First offering on its way.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Hit out towards second. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Ready once again, Maikel Franco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Sales ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Now a flare out toward right center. Nunez onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in. Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Check on first by Sale, and he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. So stepping in, Nick Williams trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. A couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out a nasty jam. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he's... So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hernandez has it, and it's a quick out number 1. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. A couple of groundouts on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
The 1-2. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Digging in, Hanley Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground is short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And that means J.D. Martinez gets hit with 2 outs as well.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez. A fly out and a single for him so far. Luis Garcia takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Luis Garcia.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. So digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. No hits to this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 1-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, number 4. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Number 4.
Popped him up. Nunez is calling for it. He's got it 1 away. So striding in, Aaron Altair. He went down on strikes last time up. Ran it in on the fists. 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bogaerts over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Jorge Alfaro, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. Sale gets the sign. Here's the 2-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And he struck him out. Rafael Devers the next to bat. We'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And a step off. And before the 2-1 pitch here. Two and 2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Another 2-2 offering. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Your attention, please. Now
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Again, he sends it out of play. The 3-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this is through into right field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning. Ready for another chance? Eduardo Nunez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Edover Ramos comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 61, Edover Ramos.
Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Two and 0 to Eduardo Nunez. Devers gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's really thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Eduardo Nunez. Sandy Leon will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Sandy Leon.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
From the belt, the pitch. Little dribbler down the line. Franco gonna have to hurry. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one.
And that slider's almost in the
Ball
dirt.
one, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, giving this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you can go to your go-to.
First delivery to him on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
When in doubt, take a step off the mound.
Check on first by Sale, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's the 2-1 home. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Here's Carlos Santana now. Heath Hembry comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Set, here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. But this gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Herrera over at second. Hoskins at first with no outs. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bradley moving in. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Maikel Franco. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first is in time. The Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Ready for another shot now, Andrew Benintendi, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 1-0 is a curveball in the dirt.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Full count now. 3-2. On deck, there's Hanley Ramirez. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there is now the possible tying run as aboard to lead things off here. Digging in and looking for more, Hanley Ramirez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Here's J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Riding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Altair will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Rafael Devers the next to bat. Last time through was a base hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Ready once again, Nick Williams. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in once again, number 4. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. In there at the knees, strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Digging in, Aaron Altair. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on. Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo Nunez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Tough slider. Down low. Mitch Moreland will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. And a fastball just a bit high.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in. There. Time called here as with the potential. potential time.
Number 12, Brock. Oh.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Bradley waits on the 1-0. And that one just missed outside.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up, and a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mookie Betts. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. Holt at second with two down. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, he winds up with a couple of hits, one of which was a triple, and he played a big part in leading these guys to victory. He swung the bat really well.
Our final line score tonight,